A good morning from South Jersey. It's the 7th of March. I just want to hit you with some words of wisdom, something to think about, and hopefully something to put a smile on your face. I hope everybody's doing well. I miss you. Um, you guys, what we saw during Donald Trump's speech the other day was nothing less than deplorable behavior from any human being on the planet. It was nothing but lies, and the fact that he used that poor young black child with cancer as a prop is so shameful, so hypocritical, because he gave him a badge. He picked him because he's a black child with cancer, which he removed all the DEI programs, okay, for minorities. He removed all this research, billions and millions of dollars for cancer research for kids was removed, which this kid has cancer. He removes all the environmental protection against corporations and industries using forever chemicals that cause cancer. Donald Trump removed all the checks and balances with that. That causes cancer, and he uses this kid as a prop. And then the third and the most blatant one was the kids wants to be a security policeman in Washington, D.C. Those guys were beat up and attacked by the insurrectionists that Donald Trump encouraged to bum rush the Capitol. They're dead. They committed suicide. You have insurrectionists now who are dead. Those people are on Donald Trump's hands. So it's come to a biblical proportions now, I feel. I mean, not only academically has he committed crimes against humanity, which we've discussed, removing people from nutritional programs, from cutting caps on medication so people will die by not getting their medication, by moving one population from one area to another based on race, crimes against humanity. He's guilty of terrorism, which terrorism, the use of violence or intimidation against a civilian population for political gain. Terrorism. The whole world seeing that America, we're under attack by our own leaders. So I believe that arrests are going to be made soon. I've said that before. I thought it was going to happen before he was sworn in. But I'm not as smart as the people in the deep recesses of the FBI and our government and those little special rooms with the nice lighting and the graphics and maps and all that stuff like CSI. This was bigger than anyone would have ever thought. There are going to be arrests made globally. And in our country, Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, a large group of Republicans, and Elon Musk and other people behind the scenes are all going to be arrested in the middle of the night. That's my feeling. That's my belief. That's my hope. Proverbs 16. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It doesn't say pride comes before destruction, before you're destroyed, before you're dismembered, dismantled, tore apart, and no longer exists as being destroyed or destruction. It says pride goes before destruction, which gives me comfort because those people who are going to be destroyed, arrested and put away for treason and crimes against humanity, their pride is going to leave them before they're destroyed. And a haughty spirit before a fall. What is a haughty spirit? Arrogance, a superior attitude, a disdain for others, a feeling of superiority. All the things we saw on display during Donald Trump's speech by him and all the Republicans. The arrogance. The one governor or congressman from, the congressman from Texas, Lance Goon, who grabbed that card out of the woman's hand. Come on. The arrogance. You saw their smirks on their faces, the smirks on all their faces. You think this is going to continue? You think God's looking favorably down upon this? He's not. So I believe arrests are going to happen globally, and they're going to happen in the middle of the night, and they're going to happen soon. That's my feeling. That's my belief. I think we've hit critical mass. And then the media, we don't even know that there's demonstrations going on in our own state capital, our own country's capital, Washington, D.C. It's not on the main news. The whole world's being turned upside down by this evil regime, this right-wing supremacist group. and it's going to go down. This is going to be the FBI's, the Interpol's, the U.S. Marshal Services, and all the other police organizations that are going to be involved in arresting people around the world in their own countries. This is going to be their finest hour. And I'm going to end it with this. I'll just, one more time, Proverbs 16. Pride goes before destruction. So they have pride, nothing but they're going to lose it before they get destroyed when they're arrested. That pride will leave them. Take comfort in that. For all the stuff they've put us through the past 4 months. And a haughty spirit before a fall. That arrogance, that feeling of superiority, that disdain for others will all leave them before their fall. And that's Proverbs 16. Isaiah 5:20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness. To normalize Tom Horman and him going after our immigrants with the other NAZI, Steve Miller, and all the cutting of programs and putting the head of people that don't belong in head of our forestry, our EPA, or whatever. That is making bad good and good bad. This has hit biblical proportions, I feel. Donald Trump is going to be arrested soon in the middle of the night with no fanfare, with the blessings of all the judicial and democratic powers globally. And that is why our military is going to get involved also. Our military is going to support this because he is the commander-in-chief, but this is a global issue now. And when Biden left office and he signed that, he added to that executive order 13886 that Donald Trump had initiated back in September of 2019 that says it's to strengthen and consolidate sanctions to combat the continuing threat posed by international terrorism and to take additional steps to deal with this national emergency. This is a national emergency. It also states those who threat to commit, or support terrorism and continue to pose an unusual or extraordinary threat to national security, foreign policy, and economies of the United States. This is to address that threat. That's all happening now. And that was in the executive order that was going to, expire. But Joe Biden said, no, let this continue. And he added to that. And it goes on, it's in effect now until September of 2025. But I think they're going to use it soon. So the military police, the military at large, is going to be aware of this and be behind it. But the arrest will be made by our U.S. Marshal Service and our FBI. That's my hope. That's my belief. All right, guys, listen, have a good Friday. I'm glad I got that off my chest. I've been trying to do this correctly for the past hour, and either my phone will stop or something, and it's kind of weird, but good is going to prevail over evil. So I'm going to end it with this. I'm going to sing Edelweiss because I said I would. It pisses MAGA off. So I'm going to do it. All right? Dark times, we're going to come out of them, okay? Okay. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, love my homeland forever. We're not going to go down this dark path, man. It's going to end soon. The arrogance and disdain for America and Americans and for good and truth was on full display during his speech. And that pride and arrogance is going to come back now, and it is going to go away. All his pride will go before his destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall. And that fall is about to occur, and soon. Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Musk, a slew of Republicans, and other oligarchs and leaders around the world who are behind this will all be arrested in the middle of the night. I believe it's going to happen soon. That's my hope. That's my belief. Peace out from South Jersey. Have a good Friday. I'll talk to you soon.